Hey, True Believers, it goes blurry just as we start, right? Okay, so this just came in. This must be everything that has gotten lost. Hopefully everything is in here because it looks like, yeah, this is more. I don't think all of this is going to end up in this one auction on Saturday, but it might be this Saturday and next Saturday. I'm very happy because this looks like everything I paid for it has now finally arrived, which means I can pay for the next books. I didn't want to until everything showed up. So here, kaboom. And I figured, okay, since I'm going to have to go through these anyway, let's turn it on and share with you what has come in. All right. And then after, of course, I do that, I've got to go over and make sure that everything did come in. Thankfully, in the last couple of them, they did. Looks like we've got 3 of these little packages right here. That's a lot of books. All right, I'm a happy camper on this one. We'll see. What I'm going to do, though, I haven't exactly made the auction for tomorrow. So I'm going to take all the boxes that came in and just go and put everything together into 2 auctions, one for this week, one for next week. Hello to Ken and Dark Admiral. Hello to, was it you, Dark Admiral? You gave the money last night. Thank you very much. Me and my wife had a great time, and we did go to our favorite chicken wings. It was boneless, but, you know, it's cheap, so we enjoyed it. Mostly they have this fruit tea there that I go for. There's one restaurant, so Ruby Tuesdays, that actually has fruit in the tea. But, yeah, I like me a good tea, but it was pretty good. All right, let's see what is in these. I am literally opening these up right now. So I have no idea what order these are in. So it's not going to be like, oh, this is the coolest or this is the least cool or any of that. It's just straight up going, we're going to go to town on them. God dang it. Will you stop being, I know I'm ugly, camera, but you don't have to hide me from people. All right. I need a box to put books in. So I'm just going to pull these things out here. And, oh, okay. I've got one at the very bottom too. Yeah. It's a nice, you know, I said it before, it's not what you do. It's who you do it with, you know? Yeah, we don't mind the cheap chicken wing nights. We laugh at those girls who go like, if you don't take me to the most expensive restaurant on our first date. Okay. Mine and Gail's first date, we went to see Wayne's World at the movie theater. It was February 14th. Yes, my first date with my soon-to-be wife was on Valentine's Day. And then afterwards, she says, you want to go to Bennigan's? You know, which was, it's like a Chili's, but I don't even know if they're still around anymore. All right. Oh, and oh shit. Oh, don't fall over. Don't fall. Stay. Also, we went and saw Mission Impossible. And that movie was good. That movie was really good. That movie was a little bit too long, but it was also really good. And there's not like a big old scene I would cut, but I would definitely take a few minutes out of a lot of scenes. All right. Because the airplane scene, it's awesome. You've seen it in the previews, but it goes on for a little bit too long. We catch matinee and hit a decent Chinese buffet by us. Okay. You know what? We have a buffet, but it is not decent. For me, it's decent. For her, it's not. Because she gets the buffet stuff. I go straight to the noodle bar where they cook everything fresh. So it's always good for me. The only time it's bad is when I make a mistake and go and get the buffet stuff. Okay, first up, kids, we have Shazam. This is the Alex Ross book. It's Marvel. It's actually bigger than Marvel Treasury, I think. I don't know. But it's Shazam Power of Hope. All righty. That's the first thing out the gate. Let's see. The previous book's really good. The previous movies. Okay. Yeah, it was good. It was good. There's a couple. I'm not going to do any spoilers or anything like that. But there were scenes you see in the preview, like the submarine scene. That's Alfred Hitchcock right there, man. I mean, that was some real tension. That was done very well. All right, let's get to some comics here. First up, we've got issue number 14. It's of The Haunted by Charlton. That's pretty damn good. That's sweet stuff. That's sweeter than Yoo-Hoo right there. Wonder Man number 1. And then we have the Iron Lantern. Now, I've got some bag and backing boards that should show up on Saturday, hopefully early enough that I can replace. Like, this is not a great bag and backing board. I'm going to hoping that I have time to replace them. We have, this is issue number 3 of Sectars. It's a toy thing from the 1980s. They made it into a comic book. Then we have Forbidden Worlds, issue number 133. Yep. I don't know if this is a Herbie or not. There we go. And we have from the Dell Giant. This is Sluggo and Nancy. It's Dell Giant number, what looks like number 34. There you go. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I wonder how certain characters will do. Now I'm going to find out about Sluggo and Nancy. Also, Mutt and Jeff. And this is issue number, this is 1957. This is number 98. It's still a 10 center. There we go. All righty. Let's see. Next up from Zenoscope, we have Robin Hood, Night of the Hunter. There we go. I truly do recommend this. You've been getting some good horror books. I've been trying. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. I might not sell this, in all honesty. I thought this was issue number 1. It even says here, Iron Fist number 1. Right there on their tag. It's Iron Fist volume 1. Oh my gosh, I got this for 99 cents. I was thinking I was going to be sharing. Oh my gosh, you guys have to check this out. I mean, this is a really good run of Iron Fist. It truly is. But this is a trade paperback. I'm actually surprised at that. I thought it was just the first issue. All right. Hold on. I'm making a little room here. Okay. And let's see. But yeah, I'm very impressed with that. That is really cool to get me, to spend $1 on the trade paperback. Hell yeah. Next up, we have House of Mystery, number 164. It's got that lived-in look, but it's not in horrible shape. All right, it is a Dial H for Hero. There we go. It does have a staple pop, though. All righty then. Next up, we have this one. I'm interested in seeing who would buy this. I've read this. I actually did. I should put it in Comic Book Origins, but I actually did. This is a Comic Book Origins, or I guess it would be from the Longbox, Tales from the Longbox, or What You're Reading. But this is Classic Illustrated, Uncle Tom's Cabin. All right. I got tired of hearing Uncle Tom being used as an insult, and I was like, here's what you're doing here, guys. Yeah, all right. Next up, we've got another Classics Illustrated. This is number 5, but I'm pretty sure later. I want that Sectars. I've got 1, 2, 4, and 5. All righty. Serious? Are you serious, Dark Admiral? Wow, okay. Then we have Moby Dick from the Classics Illustrated. This one is just rough. It's not even a lived-in look, but this is Strange Adventures, issue number 192. This one's not going to cost anyone a lot of money, I think. All right, next up we have Uncle Scrooge, and this is issue number 246. There we go. And then we have Walt Disney Comics, issue number 515. And we have issue number 572 of Walt Disney Comics and Stories. These are all from, I believe, the 90s. Or in this case, 1992. All righty. Then we have Uncle Scrooge. This is a double size issue, and this is issue number 242. And there you go. Next up, from Walt Disney, we have The Absent-Minded Professor and The Shaggy Dog. I think wasn't both of these Fred McMurray? There you go. Let's see. Yes, very much. I have a soft spot for 80s cartoons property, says Dark Admiral. Be sure to look the HRN numbers on the... Okay, we'll do. We'll do. All right, next up, we have Uncle Scrooge, issue number 224. And we have Grimm Ghost Stories, and this is issue number 33. There we go. And then from Gold Key Comics, we have Walt Disney, Christmas on Parade. Dun, 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 dun. Next up, another, this is kind of an Archie-ish kind of comic. It's issue number 74 of Binky. And then we have Classics Illustrated, and this is issue number 81, The Odyssey. Alrighty. Next. There we go. I'm pleased so far. I'm pleased as punch. Didn't we rate that? We may have, actually. The Christmas guy. I know we did a bunch of Disney. Now I have a lot of Christmas books that we hadn't ranked yet that I'm just going to pop up. Same with Halloween. Like, we never did Michael Myers. By the way, those covers suck. But I figure we'll do those and maybe Chucky and other horror for Halloween. And then I thought it was fun. One thing I haven't been doing, though, is setting aside. I just haven't had the extra money this year to buy Christmas comics to set aside and sell 11 months later, you know. If we get to that spot, I will try to do the best to build up a Christmas box as we go. But yeah, as of now, that just hadn't been able to happen. Okay, we have the first appearance of Renee Montoya, and this is Batman number 475. There you go. And we have Gunfighters, and this is issue number 74. I think I had a trash copy of this or once before. Like, I don't know if I'd call it trash copy, but it was not in the best of shapes. We have Sergeant Rocket's Our Army at War, issue number 251. There we go. And we have Lil Geniuses, and this is issue number 50. Next up, we have Life with Archie, number 240. And then we have Action Comics, and this is issue number 326. It looks like somebody colored in the Action Comics, so that's probably why I got it so cheap. So there we go. 80-page Giant Superman issue, and this is issue number 183. There you go. Michael Myers, if they're bad, I'm guessing they were mostly Avatar books. I think so. I think so. And here is Batman issue number 306. This is always a good book to have. And then Adventure Comics. Alrighty, this is a Supergirl issue, and this is issue number 392. I try to get the Supergirls anytime I can. I grab onto them, see if I can't get them. Then we have 283, preferably at a price that makes it so I could sell it at an affordable price. All right, next up we have Jonah Hex, issue number 46. Some good oldies here. Yes, there are, sir. Oh, okay. I didn't know I had. I went for a Transformers, I guess. This is issue number 7. I don't even remember bidding on that. That must have been a whim thing, or I was trying to bid on something different. Sectaris number 1. And Sectaris number 2. All righty. Now, what may actually have happened here is I think I'm going to bundle 1 and 2 up and just put #3 into Dark Admiral's box because he was kind enough to buy my wife and I dinner tonight. Turnabout's fair play, right? So yeah. But there you go. That was, since you only need the 3 and you did a kindness for me and my wife, allow me to do a kindness for you on that. Here is World's Finest. This is the Best of DC, World's Finest. This issue number 20 of it's in one of those digest books. And then we also have the Justice Society, and this is the Best of DC number 21. There you go. Next up, we have Jughead. Like I said before, if you can get the young ladies on the beach, that's what you do. And here's Jughead 207, where not only do you have Betty and Veronica on the beach, you also have Sabrina. It's not going to be a lot because you can see the problems it has. But there you go. All right, next up, we've got the Amazon, the Storm Wonder Woman amalgam. I know you would have, Dark Admiral. I know. But seriously, it was a very nice evening for me and my wife. We both enjoyed the movie, and we had a nice chat and such, hanging out. It helps when you actually love and like the person you're married to, right? Okay, so this is issue number 1 of Star Wars Galaxy magazine. Never knew this existed until now. Alrighty. And then we have Star Wars Jabba the Hutt, the Dynasty Trap. And I think this is a one-shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Alrighty. Then we have West Coast Avengers, issue number 2. And then we have Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, the Golden Age of the Sith. You guys mentioned you like the Dark Horse, so I've been trying to grab what I can. Here's Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, the Golden Age of the Sith, issue number 1. I think the other one was number 2. Alrighty, next we have Voltron. Do y'all like Voltron? I mean, I know some of you guys are of the proper age. Jolie, Sue, Helinski, Brown, and Smith are the creative team. It's called Voltron Defenders of the Universe. I don't know if it's if that's the subtitle or is that just what it's called, but here you go. I was too old for these cartoons at this point. But there you go. That's issue number 1. Let me know if you guys are into the Voltron book or just Voltron in general. Here is I guess this is number 1 with the variant covers. There you go. All right, next up, we have West Coast Avengers number 2 of the miniseries. We did that on our Tales from the Longbox show that we did. Dark Admiral, you're hitting my sweet. I give you a book, but at least I've got you on the hook for some other stuff, I guess. All righty, this is issue number 2 of Star Wars Galaxy magazine. All righty. Then we have issue number 1 of The Nail. All righty. And that is by Alan Davis and Mark Farmer. There we are. Okay. And this is the last lot of the new books that I got in today. I am very happy. We are even Steven, me and the place I order from. Voltron fan for sure. Oh, God bless you for it. I'm actually... I turned about 15, 16, maybe even 17. I forget when it came out, when Transformers hit. And even though I was reading comics, I wasn't watching the cartoons as much, so I missed out on G.I. Joe. I saw some episodes, or Transformers. Once again, saw some episodes. He-Man is more my younger brother's stuff as well. So all the Voltron, GoBot kind of stuff just wasn't my bag. I don't think I got into comic books or cartoons again until Batman the Animated Series came along. Then I was watching that and the X-Men and so forth and so on. King K, I watched Ultraman as a kid. That's way too late for me. Me too. I was an Ultraman fan. As my anime and was Battle of the Planets, which is Gatchaman, and Speed Racer, which, by the way, I think is on Prime right now. The old Speed Racer cartoon. I watched the first episode. It's like, wow, that animation is rough, man. I mean, that's some real rough animation, but I mean, hell, I loved it as a kid. What you gonna do, right? Okay, so we've got That Wilkin Boy, issue number 6. Hey, Jim, what's up? You're coming at the tail end of this. We have, I don't know what possessed me. I honestly do not know what possessed me here, guys. But I thought, you know what? I don't think I've ever had this comic book, and no matter the issue, not like this specific, but this title ever. So I figured, shit, let's try it out. It's the Partridge Family, issue number 8. Why not, right? Okay, so this is something, this was a mistake they made. And I'm glad that they honor the picture and not the title. Because I was like, okay, what are they going to send me here? It said hardware #1, polybag cards, everything is in it, everything is involved. But the picture was of Static. The value between the two is just different. Let's just say it's different. So I was very happy that I just saw it right now. I'm very happy that they didn't send me hardware #1, and instead they sent me Static with the poly bag still sealed and not the whole 9 yards. Because this one is worth just a $1 or $2 more than hardware #1. Yeah, more like $5 or $10 more. But yeah, there you go. Okay, next up we have Flash Gordon, issue number 27. Yeah, jealous. I know, you don't have to be. Just show up at the auctions at 8 p.m. Now, like I said, I'm going to go through these. I'm going to make 2 different auctions, one for this week, one for next week. I honestly don't know what is going. Yesterday, I could have told you flat out the 2 boxes I showed you will be next week's, but I might put them together so like all the Sergeant Rocks are in one auction, so forth and so on. Or I might just be lazy and keep it the way it is. That works too. David Cassidy, oh, I think I love you, but what am I so afraid of? Flash Gordon, number 24, kids. I dig. Oh, hey, I just noticed. Look right there. Woo. Them's a little bit harder to find than the gold keys. I got 2 Whitman Flash Gordons right there, but I just lied. I just made a liar of myself. Because here's issue number 25, Whitman. That is badass. What's crazy is it's getting harder to find milestone books. My buddy who's a lot younger than I is collecting. Wow, that's pretty cool. I wonder if they're still like it. Like with me, it was, I liked hardware. It was fine. But my favorites were Static, Icon, and, oh, goodness gracious. What were they called? The Bloodhounds? The gang. The Blood Syndicate. Yeah, I was so close. I knew the word blood was in there. Here we have, this is Chastity Reimagined. This is issue number 1. There you go. Yeah, Blood Syndicate. I thought they were cool. I didn't really start losing my interest until it was like, oh, and here we have Tech 9. And, you know, okay. You named yourself out. You named them after a gun. Big ding deal. I guess also at that time there was a lot of guys with guns in comics, and it was just, okay, well, he's just like everybody else. Dark Admiral saying you liked him. Okay. I'll tell you what I really did like, and I don't know why. It's not like this is going to burn. I'm not going to get $5 or $10 out of it, so I'll probably get 2 tops. But we read Rune from the Ultraverse on, I'm going to start calling it What You're Reading. Because we called it Tales from the Longbox, and I was trying to put it on the thumbnail, and it was awkward. And I thought, you know what? We need a good 2-word, boom, boom kind of thumbnail, catch your eye, get you right away. I thought, I'm going to put What You're Reading. But we read Rune, and I would really like to get to Nightman. This is a good book. I hear that's a horrible TV show, but this is a good book. So I would like to get to that and read that. One thing I always recommend, and I I tried to get a couple of them, and this is the only one I got. This is issue number 72 of Justice Society of America, the All-Star Comics. But I'm okay with it because it's got Thorn front and center, and anytime you can have that happen. Basically, you know, cheesecake sells, right? Speaking of cheesecake, when did Pebbles grow up? Yep, that's her right there, riding in the lap of some other dude other than Bam Bam. That's issue number 1 of Pebbles and Bam Bam. Oh, yeah, I was trying to find mine and reread them before you did Rune. This week, by the way, and I went to read comics online. This week, look up Dylan Dog. We're going to be reading the first issue and talking about the first issue of Dylan Dog, which could actually be a comic book origins, because that is the first appearance. All right, Just Married. This is the 80th issue for those romantic comic buffs, romance comics. Nightman's a good book, says Dark Admiral. Yep. Then we have from Top Cow Comics. This is from the year 2000 even. This is Tomb Raider Origins. There you go. By the way, this was not the only Tomb Raider I bid on. It's just the only Tomb Raider I won. Because I'm always thinking, okay, where would I put this? Would I put this in the 2s, 3s, 5s? And then I have to vote or bid accordingly. And the other Tomb Raiders just, yeah. Okay, next up from, where is this? This is Walker Comics. I've never heard of this, but I had one of these issues before. This is issue number 1 of, oh, it's Dynamite, Victory. The last one sold, and sorry for the bad finger placement. All righty, there we go. And then we have Weird Science Fantasy, issue number 4. Early 70s was Pebbles and Bam Bam as kids. Came on right after Space 1999 and Ghostbusters. Yeah. I actually do. I remember that cartoon, by the way. And let the sun shine in, wear it with a grin. Open up your heart and let the sun shine in. That was an episode of Flintstones, Pebbles and Bam Bam. Fred Flintstone dreams that Pebbles and Bam Bam can sing, and they start a rock group. All right, Adventures in the DC Universe, issue number 1. All right, fun times, kids. Hello to Leon Haley. Oh, by the way, the books did come in, Leon. Or not the books, but the action figures. Leon gave some action figures for the, I'm assuming it's for the auction. There you go. It's Wolverine from the Toy Biz. It's volume 1 and 2. And thank you very much, sir. All right. I don't know. Maybe I could do them as part of the wheel, you know, and maybe I could do them as that. Yeah. All righty. Next up from, what was this from? Pacific Comics? I forget, but it's Protectors, issue number 1. Always trying to throw out those 80s independents, see who bites. And then we have Wonder Woman. I tried to, there's 4 issues, by the way, that have the Justice Society in them. Unfortunately, only one of them, and that's issue number 133. There you go. And then we have, this was, you know, I'm going to save that for last because you guys seen a couple of issues of this right here already. This is issue number 4. I guess I didn't get number 3, but this is Star Wars Galaxy Magazine, issue number 4. And finally, the very last one, I didn't even know they made a comic book of it. It's from Prima Comics. And it is issue number 1 of Perfect Dark. That is kind of cool. That is really awesome. But there you go. That is that. Those are the books right there, man. Pretty cool. I think Protectors was Malibu. Okay. That's neat. Bam Bam not going to be happy. No, he is not. No, he is not, because she was riding on another dude's lap. That's just, you just don't do that. You just don't do that. All right, guys, like I said, I'm going to go through these and put together an auction for this weekend, next week. If you haven't seen the other unboxings, please check those out to get an idea of what's going to be here. Great books. Like, what did you see something in this one that you were like, okay, you know, that's good. That's good. Let me know. Should I put it in this week's auction? Let me know what that was, and I will definitely take that into account. But I am just happy that we are all even Steven. Everything's paid up. I've got books going out, by the way, to Glenzer. He finally filled up his short box. Dominic, of course, RDV, Jim, Clint, and who am I forgetting? Oh, MARANYA is going to get her book. So yeah, so I definitely have books for going out for all of them, and sure, just I'll see you Saturday for these. But tomorrow we're doing God dang it, I have no memory anymore. But tomorrow it's Fantastic Four. We're going to be doing some John Byrne and some others, and as we continue Henry month. So there you go. That's going to be our Friday and Saturday, and that leads to our Michael Golden ranking on Sunday. So it's good. We got a lot of stuff going on. This cool things happen around these parts. What can I say? That being said, thanks for hanging out with us. Dark Animal saying he's seen a bunch of them. The Star Wars, should I keep buying the Star Wars? Just let me know, guys. Let me know. Actually, you'll let me know if they get bought or not. If I have to hold on to them for a long time, I'm like, yeah, okay, maybe not. I actually do not buy Marvel Star Wars because I bought a whole bunch of them, and it took me forever to sell them. Like, I had those up. Shang-Chi is the same way. I do know I've got a Shang-Chi mark in Pixel, but Shang-Chi is the same way. It just didn't sell. But Star Wars surprised me. Not selling Star Wars, that was kind of a shock of that. Definitely Dark Horse Star Wars, says Jim Soren. Yeah, not Marvel. And I'm not talking about modern Marvel. I'm talking about the 1980s Marvel did not sell. That was kind of a shocker. It's a toss up, you know, like what's gonna sell, what's gonna stay. It's part of the fun of it. But there you go. And some of the things where I do buy because, oh, wow, that looks kind of cool. I want to get that just to see. I don't know. Did you guys ever play Perfect Dark? I like it. I like that game. All right, kids. I'm going to go up and let the bird out because he has literally been in that cage all day. Me and Gail have been out all day, so I haven't been able to let Pistachio out, fly around. And I know he's really wanting to. So you kids have a great time. I'll see you tomorrow, 10:30 for the cover ranking. And then, of course, 8 p.m. Eastern time for the auction on Saturday. Thank you very much for hanging out. And as always, thank you very, very much for watching. Let the bird out, says Jackson. And that's good advice. I'm going to do that.